Hello friends, my name is Masood. Today we shall discuss about a topic that what is deliverable in project management. So friend, let's start. I hope you would like this video. So let's start. First of all, I request to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell option as well, so that my new videos can reach to you. So let's start, friend. Friend, today's topic is what is deliverable in project management. Friend, this is a very common term normally we used whenever we are implementing projects, whenever we are meeting with customer, that deliverable we have to we need these deliverables, these are the deliverables. So what is actually the deliverable in terms of project management? Basically, friend, deliverable means the output of the project, output of the activity what we are doing actually. So in terms of project management, whenever we talk about deliverable, basically we are referring to the output of the service output, or you can say the result which you are going to deliver to the customer. Normally, for example, let's suppose that you are implementing an e-commerce solution. So the website or e-commerce solution which you will provide to them, so this is a deliverable. For example, you are making a scope document. So scope document is a deliverable. You are doing the QA, quality assurance of a project. So the QA report is the quality is the deliverable. You are making a functional specification document. So functional specification document is a deliverable for the customer actually. So in short, basically deliverable means the output of the activity or service which you are going to deliver to the customer. Okay, so that is basically the concept of the deliverable. Now we have different basically two types of deliverable. One is the internal deliverable and the second one is the external deliverable. When you talk about internal deliverable, you are leaving your, for example, you are leaving your current role and your HR supervisor asks you to prepare a handover document for your successor. This document is an internal deliverable. So handing over document which you will prepare in this scenario is basically the deliverable for the your successor, so he can read and understand what are the job activities you were doing. Then the next one is the external deliverable. That means you are working for an SEO agency, search engine optimization, and you create a website audit for your client to optimize their SEO practices. This audit report is called as external deliverable. Similarly, for example, you have you are implemented a solution of mobile application with which perform different financial transactions, for example, and you have conducted penetration testing through any third party vendor, for example, so that you can identify any cyber threats or cyber security alerts. So they have the vendor have performed the they have performed the penetration testing, and after penetration testing they have provided you a report with the vulnerabilities and the cyber threats which can be occurred. So the report which they will provide us, that is called as the deliverable for you. Okay. Now project deliverable means our project deliverables are typically agreed upon in the early stages of planning, usually within a project management plan. This is because deliverables are closely linked to objectives, and these are very important. According to CIA.com, inaccurately defined deliverables are a massive risk factor for project failure. That is why project managers need to establish accurate, measurable, and high quality deliverables at the very beginning of the project. This is very important for you as a project managers. Friend, is it possible that the deliverables can be changed in a project while you are executing a project? That is true, that if you are implementing a project, so during the execution of a project the deliverables can be changed. For example, let's suppose that it was decided as per the scope document that you have to provide 5 modules of a solution to the customer. Let's suppose after 1 month the mindset of the customer has changed and they were saying that they need one more module. So after processing the change request procedures and acceptance of change request, they have added one more module. So now initially the deliverables was to provide 5 modules. After the change request it will become a 6 modules, for example. So in that case the deliverables can be changed. So remember friend, that during the project execution that is possible that the deliverables, the type of deliverables, the the format of deliverables can be changed. It is possible. That who is overseeing the project delivery, who is responsible for the response of the project deliverables. Here remember friend one thing, that the whole project team is working for the delivery of the project. For example, if you are implementing e-commerce solution, like software developers, software engineers, QA analysts, production managers, they all are working for the delivery of the project. Now, but if anyone asks you that who is responsible, who will oversee the project delivery, so project manager is basically ultimately responsible for the project deliverables, whatever the deliverable. For example, you have to provide a scope document to the customer. Let's suppose the business analyst was making the scope document, let's suppose, but the delivery of the document, scope document, to the customer, that is the ultimate responsibility is basically of project manager. Project manager is responsible that the scope document should be delivered to the customer. So friend, thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please share it with the friends and colleagues, and thanks a lot for watching the video. Thank you friends.